What's going on, guys? Nasher61 here, and today we've got Nasher's Q&A episode 8. Feels like it's been a while because last time we had the team commentary, but this time it's just going to be me, and let's get this thing started. Also, this gameplay is going to be against a 6th ranked all-time team. They were a pretty good team. This is our 3rd game together as a club with our new 5-man team after the recruiting and all that, and it's a great gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy it. First question is by XX19XX, and he asked, how many points do you plan to have by the end of NHL 12, and what are your NHL 13 plans? For my NHL 12 points, I think I'm around 1,800 right now, so I'm going to try to get to around 3,000 by the end of NHL 12. And for my NHL 13 plans, I plan on playing that game a lot, making lots of videos. Honestly, I'm not even going to get the next Call of Duty game because I haven't played Modern Warfare 3 at all. I've just been playing tons of NHL, and it's a lot of fun. Next question is by MaxuMore1, and he asked, what do you think about Drew Doughty's last-second goal? That was a really fishy goal. If you don't know what happened, they were playing against the Jackets. The clock stopped for about a second. I think there was 1.8 seconds left on the clock, and it suddenly just froze for a second, maybe more. It was over a second at least. And then they ended up scoring to win the game. And there was a clock malfunction. The NHL is going to take steps to improve that, but that was a really unfair goal and gave Columbus a loss that they might not have deserved. Z Freshie asked, what do you know about Finnish ice hockey players? Honestly, I need to see like a list of them just to see who is Finnish. I'm not really 100% sure on nationalities and stuff like that, but I know they've been doing really well in the Olympics lately. And I do remember seeing that absolutely dirty Michigan-style goal by a Finnish player in the World Championships. That was a sick play. CM Baseball PSN asked, if the Jackets draft Nail Yakupov, how long do you think it will take for him to get to the majors? And I think he's 18 right now. I'd give him probably about 2 years and he'll be playing with the Jackets. That would be nice. We really do need him, though. Mega Boston Bruins 17 asked, what do you think about the 2013 All-Star Game in Columbus? I'm really excited for that. I'm planning on going to it if I can, and I'm just looking forward to the chance to see all the great players. We've never had anything like that in Columbus. Tap KC said he just got back from Columbus today and asked if I have ever played at the Chiller. That's one of our local hockey rinks. Yeah, I actually play there like every week. We have practice there every week. We actually have a couple games there this weekend. OMG I Own 100 asked, what do you think about Minnesota Puck? Honestly, I don't know much about it, but I did see that sick goal by the high school player. That was absolutely dirty, and if that represents it, then it must be great. Rocketeer asked, what team would you like to see Rick Nash go to? And if he does end up moving, I'd like to just see him go to somewhere where he can win. I want to see him be competitive and win a Stanley Cup. Rye Guy 27 asked, what is a Blue Jacket? And at first, I think it was represented as more of a bug theme. That's where the stinger came from, the mascot. They had him. It was just like a bee, I guess you would call it. He wore a blue jacket. Then in the recent years, when they got their newer jerseys, they started to go for more of a Civil War theme, which is what I personally like. It's used to represent the Northern Army that served during the Civil War. They wore blue coats, otherwise known as the Blue Jackets. Chargers fan 3051 asked, who will end up number 1 on points, Giroux or Malkin? Right now, actually, Stamkos is number 1 with 73 points. He's tied with Malkin. Giroux's at 70. I think Malkin's going to end up winning it all, though. Silent Task Force asked, who do you think will win the Stanley Cup this year? I'm going to have to go with the Red Wings. They've just been doing great lately, especially. They went on that 23-game home streak, I believe. It just ended the other night because of a Vancouver loss in a shootout, which sucks. But if they can just keep that momentum going into the playoffs and on, they'll definitely be a contender for sure. Next question is by X360 Productions 360X, and he asked, who will win Rookie of the Year? And I got to go with Nugent Hopkins on that one. He's just a great player. He plays on the Oilers, and their team is just full of rookies. I just looked up his stats. He's got 40 games played, 13 goals, 22 assists this year. He's been doing great. Hopefully he can keep it up, and I think he'll win Rookie of the Year. 360 Productions is also wondering how I compare myself with Johnny Superbman, and I think we're a lot alike just because we make NHL videos, but our video styles are completely different. He's more of a defensive style player. He likes to play perfect positioning and stuff like that. I love his videos. He makes great tutorial videos. Go check him out at 2BC Productions if you've never heard of him. But for me, I'm more of a montage guy. I like to make lots of montages, do a bunch of dangles, and score sick goals. We also like to win in the process, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm very competitive, and I hate losing. BBB CCC 12345 asked, how do you get the one knee one-timer down? I'm always too early or too late. Any tips? The one knee is actually a lot harder than it looks. First of all, you have to have it timed perfectly. For me, what works best is having my teammate call it out when they're going to pass it, just so you can know exactly when to hit up. I like to hit up a little bit earlier than I would expect. Like right as they pass it, maybe half a second or so after they do so, I hit up, and that usually will time it correctly so you can get the one knee down. Atlantic All-Stars 31 asked, why do you wear number 29 in ESHL, and what's your record? Our record right now with our new team, we just made it 3 days ago. If you didn't see the recruiting video, I did recruiting so we could start playing 5s and 6s, and we're currently 21-6, I believe, something around there. So we're doing pretty good. Why do I wear the number 29? That's actually my number in real hockey as well, and I got that number from 7th grade year lacrosse. We weren't able to pick our numbers, so we just kind of got stuck with one. I got 29, so I started using that once we were able to pick numbers in hockey, and that just stayed with me all throughout my high school career. Watermelon is on fire asked, what song did you use in the Montage Moment trailer? That song is called The Journey by Faint, and it's a great song. Go check it out. If you haven't seen the Montage Moment trailer, I'll put a link in the description down below. You can go check that out. That full montage will be coming out here soon in probably 2 weeks. Mudrick101 asks, can you imagine playing 2BC Productions in a shootout? Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. He would be a great challenge. I know he's really good at shootouts. I've seen his shootout commentaries, and maybe we'll end up doing that sometime. XX asked, what do you use to edit your montages? And I use Sony Vegas to edit everything, even to do commentaries and stuff like that. It works great for me. Last question is by Helm Barana Pictures, and he asked, when are you going to do those deking tutorials? And yeah, I'm sorry guys, I've got to do those soon. Probably I'll do them after the playoffs this month. Those are coming up this Saturday, tomorrow. So I'll probably try to record it on Sunday, maybe Monday, and get those up for you by next week. Anyways, that's about it for Nasher's Q&A episode 8. Please be sure to leave your questions for the next episode in the comments section below. And as always, I'll see you guys later.